I just went on a walk. Oh my gosh. I swear. It's insane what I be seeing. Literally. Just straight insane. Between the butterflies, the same butterflies. It's not different butterflies. There was a dragonfly that literally followed me the whole walk. A yellow dragonfly followed me the whole walk. That little guy. And then I saw 2 or 3 of them connected. I've been seeing white butterflies too. I saw 3 white butterflies. I had this little bug that like flew on my face right at the synchronicities of the song, and there was a plane right in front of me, ahead of me. And it's just crazy. That's why it's very important to me to go on walks and, ground myself and things like that, because it gets so heavy. It came to me a couple things though. I've had a couple of comments made to me in the last few days in reference to because obviously with my new job, I'm not going to have as much free time, but I'm here for it. I have no problem working 9 to 5. I love working, but I will work for a company that is morally and ethically correct. I'm not going to be manhandled. I'm not going to be manipulated. I'm not going to be treated poorly. I'm not going to be gaslit. And quite frankly, anybody in a work atmosphere doesn't deserve that. So if you find yourself in a work atmosphere like that, the only person that can change it is you. I had to face that too. That is not normal. That's not normal behavior. Nobody deserves that. Yeah, you might have to take a couple hits, take a couple losses, get smeared and humiliated like I did, completely exploited, but what's the alternative? Live a miserable life at other people's expenses? I'm gonna take a hard pass. I'll walk through HELL every day before I ever put myself in a circumstance like that for almost a decade. No, absolutely not. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. People. I don't know why people are possessed to treat people the way that they do, but they surely, I don't know. So it came to me and I'm like, well, here's the thing with that. Everybody that I'm connecting with now, in different ways, is filled with a deception. They act like they don't know, but I know they do. And I pick up on the mannerisms, the eyes, the conversations. It's just very easy. It's very easy. I know they know. And so in different ways, again, but I see the purity in their heart. I know they're stuck between a rock and a hard spot, as everybody. And so God, the way that it works with Source, the divine, if you're not in a position where you walk in full morality by what you bestow onto others, you're not going to get a slice of their energy all the time. And God's taking me out of different positions of my life where people aren't going to get my energy that they've been getting. And that's just how it goes. You have to stand up for your brothers and sisters, or you're not going to be able to be a part of their life. Come on. We all have to recognize that. I sent my appeal, and I'm so proud of it, but here's the names on it. Let me make sure I show you the next page. And that's not even all of them. It's not even all of them. I hope the other person that I sent this to, I hope you read it. I hope you read all of it. I really do. You know exactly what you've done. You know what you've done to my life. And I hope you get down on your knees and pray. I hope you already are doing that as you walk into church, and consider yourself a faithful person. Consider yourself a faithful person. A faithful person. Family. And business. You do not treat anybody like the scum underneath your shoe. No matter what narrative you've heard, no matter what narrative you've painted in your own mind to get the green light to treat people like the bottom of your shoe. But I'm here to tell you, if you find yourself on the fence of doing like that to anybody, whether it's homeless, somebody living on the streets. I was just walking outside and I got so thirsty and I ran back home and I came inside and I said to my mother, I was like, golly, it's so hot, 444, as I said that. I was like, can you imagine all those people out there right now that are homeless? They do not have water, and here we are in the position to provide housing, all right, and provide water to every person with a beating heartbeat in the 50 states, and we choose not to. Instead, we're talking about Russia, Ukraine, and all this other stuff. Deflections. We're literally killing people in our own country. For entertainment purposes only. For entertainment purposes only. My perceptions, my beliefs, not saying I'm right, not saying I'm wrong, but it just breaks my heart. I go on these walks, I'm dying of thirst, I get home, I am able to walk and get an AC and drink water, and I know there's people out there that don't. And we have the ability to fix that, and we're just not. And it's like, why? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? I need somebody to break it down for me. Please. We have so many empty buildings, corporations, apartment buildings, houses, just sitting like abandoned. Abandoned. It would take one click of a button to get AC on in there. One click of a button, literally. And it's not like they can't write it off on their utility deductions and get paid from the government. I mean, there's always a way. There's always a way. You know, we're just not. And like water, mean to tell me we can't get water? It's crazy. And then the water you do get, well, there's that factor too. There's that factor too. And these are all food for thoughts. These are all things that came to me while I was walking, all right? And then there was another thing that came to me. All my videos on Facebook that have any inkling of music on it is getting flagged for copyright. And I think it's comical that they offer their music as like a backdrop of your video. So they offer it, right? And you use it, but then they turn around and monetize it. Like they haven't made enough money off of it. Like they haven't made enough money off the music. It's like, golly, man. So not only do they provide music, they now can make money essentially off your content because it's got their music in the background. Do you see how they're double dipping there? Isn't that interesting to think about? I don't know. It's just something I was thinking about. Like, again, I don't care. I'm like, hey, have at it. It's all yours, baby. I mean, but it's just like little things like this, like little nuggets like this. This is what holds the world back from evolving together to evolution, where everybody can get to a position where they can make money and live affordably. You know what I mean? And we're just not doing that. There's just so many strengths and controls when it comes to that. And it's just sad. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. And then again, it came to me in reference to, you know, my past. I get so tired of all these videos that I see on my TikTok and my Facebook and my YouTube talking about exes, ex-narcissist and blah, 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 blah. Like, do you guys ever get tired of talking about that stuff? I'm asking you, do you? I get tired of seeing it. I really do. Like, who cares what your ex is doing? Right? Like, send them love and light. And, you know, be happy for wherever they're at and hope and pray that they're healing and they're working through whatever they're working through, that God and the divine is working through with them. And like, be on your merry way. I don't know why we exploit so much like darkness on this thing. Like, I know without a doubt my ex has been so much used against me. Bless his little heart. I got nothing but love for that man. Nothing but love for that man. I hope he is happy. And I hope whatever he is doing is making him happy, you know? And if we fall together later on in life, perfect. If we fall back together in an afterlife, well, great. I'm excited and blessed for the love that we've had on this earth while we've been here. You know, I will never carry a bad bone in my body for him and for anybody in my past, really. Like, I know what they've done. I'm not stupid. But they've been used against me. They've been manipulated, just as I was. Like, golly, when people are manipulated and coerced and broken, you can't hold that against them. You have to hold that against the entity itself, which is what? Get closer. The systematic ways, the 3-letter digits, the secret XYZs, and, get closer, the devil and Satan, man. So when I look at people of my past, that's what I see. I don't carry any bad blood. None. That requires way too much effort. We gotta let go of all this stuff. Quit worrying about your exes. Just send them love and light. Focus on yourself. Focus on your future.